All right, Heroquest enthusiasts, or I should say Heroquest reprint enthusiasts. Have we had any type of updates? Now, I've been a little bit silent, hanging back, taking care of some other things, playing some BattleTech, playing some other board games, not really following any updates because I figure, okay, the Pulse Starter, Kickstarter, Hasbro Pulse thing launched. We did what we had to do. We unlocked a lot of the goals. We didn't quite get the dragon and a few others, but okay, it's going to be funded. We're going to get it because it's Hasbro, and as much as communication is absolutely zero, they have that supply chain. They know what they're doing, and at some point it's going to publish. The miniatures that we saw, the mock-ups and other presentations, looked pretty good. I mean, we were skeptical, or I should say many of us were skeptical, saying they're just going to produce the flimsiest, cheapest possible. And certainly for that price point, it's not Games Workshop type miniatures, but that's not expected. I mean, it's Heroquest, and we just want a solid title. And I have to say, everything looked pretty good. I was expecting maybe an update here and there, minimal, just maybe things are moving along. Maybe things are happening, and just absolutely nothing. Nothing on social media, nothing on the Twitters, nothing on YouTube. It's just like, okay, it's funded, on to the next. And while I do understand that's how it operates, how they operate, it still would have been nice to have an idea. I'm guessing we're still on track. And certainly if anyone has heard anything or seen anything, just I would appreciate dropping a link down here underneath this vlog, and I would love to check it out or just kind of monitor it and see where we go. I am making the assumption that we are still on track for November, December 21, January, February, March 2022, somewhere around there. The bigger question, or I should say, I think what's going to tip us off that things are on its way, and I say if because I don't know 100%, maybe you guys know, is this thing going to retail? I would assume it's going to go to retail because the volume and the money raised, while it's not a lot of money, it's enough to basically fund printing multiple copies. That's a license to print money. Literally, I would expect them to sell this retail to some extent. You know, maybe not a permanent retail, but until it sells out, until it's stocked. I mean, is this the type of thing you're going to see in a Barnes & Noble, or you're going to see it in a toy store, or certainly on Amazon from that perspective? So I'm expecting some sort of retail release. It makes sense. You've already got the molds. You're firing up the printing press, so to speak, spitting out that printed cardboard. I think maybe if we start to see it on Amazon with an estimated delivery date or a release date, or we start to see it in some of the trade sources, I think that's going to hint to us. I think that's the only update we're going to get. And I think that update is going to point to when the Pulse Starter or Hasbro Pulse delivery system kicks it in. Am I confident we're even going to get some sort of delivery confirmation message like, hey, your stuff is shipping? I don't even know or think if we're going to get that. And certainly the question of if you've moved or if your address is changed at some point, how is that even handled from that perspective? But we're getting a little bit ahead. I am looking forward to playing it. The reason why I backed it, not only as an enthusiast, I have 2 copies of the old Heroquest. One unpainted, sleeved of course, that I bring to play publicly at the club and when we feel like it. I have one that I've painted, which is kind of in the Fritz cave, playing with some friends. I really wanted to get an updated copy that I could just, I mean, I do really try to take care of my board games, but I'm more interested in playing them with friends. So I wanted a copy that I could bring with me all the time because I have so many amazing memories with Heroquest, and just play with my old friends, play with new friends, play with all sorts of scenarios and players. So to be able to have a copy, especially with 3D furniture, updated miniatures, to bring that and play and not have to worry if a card falls on the floor or like what happened with my Zombicide Black Plague. One of the dogs was kind of munching on some miniatures, and we noticed it halfway through because we're looking to spawn, and we're like, why are we a couple of miniatures short? Just to be free of having to worry about what happens, that's that's the main reason why I backed this copy, to have a really solid workhorse, playable copy. We'll see. So any updates, any comments, any pointers would be very, very much appreciated. Other than that, we're just going to kind of sit back, wait and see how it rolls out.